What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. We are here with the semifinals of the IBA playoffs. So here we are going against our boy Wes. It's going to be an intense match for sure. We'll see what happens. I have his 6 that I think he's going to bring potentially, but it might change as it very well does all the time. We're going to go ahead and click A. We're going to see what Mans is bringing. And we are recording. We also have the mic up. We have the desktop audio off. We're looking juicy. So we're communicating. Definitely prep was like, it was like I was confident, and then like there were some little things I was like, oh, I don't have like answer for this or this, and like thankfully for my front office we managed to like go about the best way. I really just wish I could have 7 mons. Really, that's that's the best way to prep. Oh snap. Okay, so oh snap. Okay, timeout. No Gardevoir. Okay, crazy. No Gardevoir, no Lucario. We do see the Slowking and the Wheezing. What does he bring? Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat is right here. We have Rotom Heat right here. I'm surprised to see the Rotom Heat, actually. Rotom Heat and then Crocodile. Alright, so boom. That's the squad that we're looking at right here. You can move this. Right, boom. I think we can just lead Corviknight. Yeah, we can just lead Corviknight. I'm really gonna be upset if I got some of my mons wrong, because before this, I accidentally I made one of my mons wrong, and it whew, if I didn't realize that, thanks to something else, it would have been sucky. But we're gonna see what this man wants to do. I know he likes to lead Slowking sometimes. You could lead Snorlax. If he leads Dragapult, it's a little but we'll see what he wants to do. We'll see what this man wants to do. I hope I jammed all my mons right, bro. I really do. Now after that one slip up, I'm kind of nervous. I should have checked everything. Bro, no. All right, so we out here. Crocodile comes out. Is it Moxie? Is it Moxie? Or is it Intimidate? Find out now. Find out now. Oh, he brought Intimidate. Okay, so his attack is lowered, which is nice. That's nice. And what we can do right here, I think we just want to body press. He might get his rocks up, but I'm fine with that. We'll see if he's Chople Berry. He's gonna withdraw. He's probably gonna go Slowking. Rotom Heat. Yeah, Rotom Heat comes out. Okay. So Rotom Heat comes out. We're gonna get some nice chip on this thing. Does some good damage. Does it does like way more than 25% for sure. So that's nice. Now we just go out into show me the way, because he's gonna have to hard switch because he can't volt switch. So that's fine. And then we'll see what he wants to do. But I mean, obviously we are slower, so he doesn't, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna volt switch. Get shut down immediately, which is nice. And we can fire off a nice little Scald right here. Actually, we can fire off a Toxic, because relatively free. We wanna go for damage or we wanna go for Toxic? I feel like he could go Slowking right here. And even if I feel like Scald is the better play though, because if Crook comes in, yeah, I feel like Scald is better. You could go whatchamacallit? I should have volt switched. What was I thinking? Slowking comes out. Okay, that's cool. Don't snag the burn. Please don't get the burn. Don't get the burn. Don't get the burn. Please 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 don't. Thank you. All right, so that's cool. I'm gonna Toxic right here. I should have volt switched for sure, but you know, free damage. You can get a Toxic off on this thing. We land. That's great. I don't know if he's TR. We'll see, but I mean, if he is, he is. He fires off his own Toxic. He misses, unfortunately. I mean, fortunate for us, but I mean, hey, you know, you never want to have hacks, so it's okay. We're just gonna fire off a free volt switch right here, because it's very free. I'm gonna fire off a free volt switch. That does some damage. That's a nice chip right there. I mean, of course, it's gonna be negated because of the because of Regenerator. I was having a brain fart right there. We'll see if he wants to go for Toxic again. He might just teleport. He Toxics again. All right, that's cool. And so we're gonna get a nice chip on this thing. But what we can do is he might just try to teleport. And so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna put a stop to that, and we're gonna go for taunt. Unless he wants to switch out. Yeah, we can't use teleport now. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty lit. And we're whittling this thing down pretty well because of the toxic damage. It forces him to hard switch. And what we can do, we can just fire off a body press. Just fire off a body press, because why not? Puts him in a place to hard switch. He does go Rotom Heat again. But I'm fine with this, because we can just keep doing this. He might hard swap right here. We are getting good damage off on this Rotom though. We can go into Lantern. So we're chipping everything down. Slowking probably is close to full, but it is poisoned. You could predict and go into Crocodile, but that's okay because we can just go out right into Corviknight. Because Rotom is very low. So he might just try to fire off an Overheat right here, and he might try to predict my prediction for him to go out into Crocodile maybe. Or something like that. I feel like just going Lantern is fine every time. Nothing to think about because he can't Volt Switch. He can Overheat, get some chip on Lantern, but it doesn't do much. The Toxic Mist wasn't too important because I just would have Heal Belled low key. So it's all good. But we see he doesn't switch out. He stays in. He's going to Volt Switch or he's going to Overheat. He's going to opt to Overheat. He does land it though, so good for him. It's going to do some damage. That is some damage. That looks like offensive Rotom Heat then. That's what that looks like to me. That's what that looks like to me. And so what do I want to do right here? I could Scald, but what does that allow in? Kind of allows in Dragapult, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna just Scald. He can't Volt Switch or anything. He's gonna withdraw. Oh, so he's gonna save this thing. He's gonna go Slowking. Oh no, I got a notification. I can Scald right here. Get some good damage off. All right, so basically I'm missing out on, but I'm getting more Leftovers recovery, so that's okay. He's getting some Leftovers recovery, but he's gonna take Toxic Chip. There's a Toxic Chip. Nice chip. Very nice chip. Actually, I could just sit and see what he wants to do. If he wants to fire off a Toxic, that's fine. I'm gonna Scald it again, because he might just try to teleport out to try to get momentum, but I feel like leaving Lantern right here is okay. If he tries to fire off a, yeah, he's gonna teleport. That's cool. He could go Crocodile. He could go Crook. That wouldn't be a bad play. I would just go Corviknight then, and probably Roost off the damage for whatever he does to me. That'd be the best way to do anything, because I feel he's either gonna go Crook or he can go Dragapult. I feel like those are his only two plays. Yeah, Dragapult. Okay. So we're gonna see if this thing is special or physical. That's the question, if this thing is special or physical, or if it's mixed. I'm just gonna swap out into Togekiss. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. That's all I can do right here. So we're just gonna go into Togekiss, because we can sponge hits. Depends on what he wants to do. He's gonna U-turn. Okay, that's smart. Gonna get some chip on us. 7 points of damage. We'll see. Wait, how much is that? Maybe we can see based off what that set is. Let's see how much that does. Togekiss. You know, we can just see. We can just see. U-turn. 3 to 4%. Modest. I see how much HP we're at. 186. We're at 100 health. He goes Rotom Heat. I think he's just trying to get some chip on my Lantern, which is fine. Because like all we can do is just keep on keeping on with this right here. His Lantern hard walls it. He's gonna Overheat. He's gonna land it once again. That does some damage, boy. Oh my god, that's offensive Rotom if I've ever seen it. It's offensive Rotom if I've ever seen it. I tell you what. I tell you what. And then what we can do is we can Volt Switch on out. Now we're just gonna Volt Switch. He's gonna withdraw. Is he gonna go out into Slowking? That's cool. He is whittling down Lantern though, so I respect it. I respect it. We're gonna Volt Switch right here. We're gonna get some momentum ourselves. And like, Slowking. Slowking, defensive pivot. Grimmsnarl. Darkest Lair is doing 62 to 74, and that's where it looks like it's at. But I think I'm safe to just go out into Grimmsnarl because nothing really wants to take a hit aside from Krookodile. Play Rough is not doing enough. I feel like we're free to do this. It does allow in Krookodile low key, but I mean even that's still risky. We can go Grim right here. And we know he's not Dark Berry. And this does 62 to 74. And with the Toxic Chip, yeah, we should be fine. We should be a-okay to just click Darkest Lariat and be fine. Gonna be a little offensive right here. Gonna put on some pressure because I know he doesn't want to lose Slowking. I know this man does not want to lose Slowking. So he's either gonna go to Crook and we get chip on that, or he goes Wheezing right here and we get chip on that, which I'm fine with as well. So he's gonna withdraw. Who's got into Wheezing? Okay, that's the best play he could have made. We're in Darkest Lariat right here. Boom shakalaka. That does some decent damage. All right, so that did literally like 25 to 30%. What we can do right here, I feel like I just want to taunt. I just want to taunt. So based off of that, go Wheezing. Physically defensive. The Darkest Lair did what it was supposed to do. All right, so we can taunt right here. We have the Kebi Berry if we need it. We're gonna taunt this man in case he wants to Willow or anything. He's gonna Sludge Bomb. We do get the berry though. We have the berry, so we're okay. We take a little bit of damage. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. We out here. It's okay. So it's taunted now. And now we can go into Tokuyami. So the prep did pay off, so it's okay. So now we know this thing can't fire off any Willows or anything, which helps Corviknight. Helps Corviknight a lot. I could have just like swapped out to not just the Scout. I guess would have been the smarter thing to do. But I mean, that's what we prepped for right there. So I feel like it wasn't a bad play. It was like a, I don't know. Could have just scouted for sure. We could have been safe just going out into Corviknight. We're gonna see what he wants to do. He's thinking a lot though, for sure. He is thinking. But we do have nice chip on Rotom and we have nice chip on Slowking. We also have chip on Wheezing now, even though he's recovering it slowly but surely. He might fire off a Flamethrower right here. He's gonna withdraw and he's gonna go out into Slowking. Okay. And what we can do, we can just taunt. There's no reason not to. If he scalds, he scalds. We won't allow this man to teleport anymore. And now we can just taunt right here. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do because it puts more pressure on Slowking. Regenerator is a little bit annoying for sure because this thing could have been dead. We're gonna taunt, so he can't teleport out. If he scalds, he scalds. I'm fine with that because then we can just go for Heal Bell. He's gonna teleport again. And so now we can just fire off a Body Press. Because now we're just getting some more chip on Slowking for sure. Because now he has to hard switch and we get more chip on something else unless he wants to stay in. But then Toxic Damage racks up and we get more chip with Body Press. So I'm fine with chipping away at Slowking because that's the only thing we can't really do right here. We have no reason to switch. He's gonna opt to stay in. That's a nice amount of damage. He can Scald if he wants to. He does. Just don't snag the burn. Please don't snag the burn. Don't snag the burn. No burn. All right, we're Gucci. We're Gucci. Like a drive-in movie. He might just try to stand and try to snag a burn, I feel. But he's gonna get more Taechichu, which is always nice. And what we can do, I would just want to have Corviknight at full, so we're just gonna roost. You're gonna see my set a little bit more. You're gonna withdraw. You're gonna go wheezing. And we can just roost right here. I feel like he has like Willow, Flamethrower. I feel like he would pack Flamethrower for Corviknight for sure. I want to taunt this thing as well. Just cause. I mean, just cause. We'll see what he wants to do. If he has Flamethrower, we can we tank it pretty decently. Because judging from the damage we do with Grimmsnarl, he's physically defensive. We're gonna taunt right here. In case he wanted to fire off a Willow or anything like that. Yeah, he's gonna fire off a Willow. Okay, that's cool. So now what we can do is we can go out into Arcanine. He might switch out here, but I don't know who he'd switch out into. He might switch out into Rotom. I'm gonna get intimidated off, but it doesn't mean anything. We're gonna see what he wants to do right here. He's gonna withdraw. Probably into Rotom. Slowking. Okay. Okay. So now like we are forced to go Lantern. Yeah, we're forced to go Lantern right here. Might just teleport on out. Cause now we're just playing a game of switching right now. He's gonna Scald. Didn't do too much. We're at 50% now. No burn. No burn. I'm cool with that. We can fire off Scalds on something. Cause he might stay in. He might stay in. Cause all he has to do is I mean, just Volt Switch again. I'm gonna Volt Switch on out of here. That's good damage. I like it. It's respectable. But I feel like he's gonna teleport right here. We can just go out into Tokoyami. Because I mean, he could teleport into Rotom right here. That's fine. Because then he just overheats over and over. He's gonna teleport. There you go. Oh, Wes. Goodness gracious. We're just stuck in this little game right here. Because he's just getting Regenerator back. And you guys go Rotom. And we do go out into Show Me the Way. That's the only play. I mean, he's whittling down Lantern. It's smart what he's doing. I see what he's doing. But like, I'm fine. He's gonna overheat. He's gonna land it again. Now Lantern's getting super low. And right here, I do want to just Scald. I for sure just want to Scald. Actually, I could have just went out into Arcanine. Yeah, that was a bad play. I'm just gonna Scald. I'm for sure gonna Scald. Just this turn. You're gonna withdraw. Go on to Slowking again. Yep. We're stuck in this constant loop. I just want to be able to get as much leftovers recovery I can on Lantern. It's the main thing I'm trying to do. That way we can take another overheat if we need to. Alright, so Slowking comes out. And then it's going to take Toxic Chip. Kind of want to Scald again. Just because I really do want more leftovers recovery. Like I really do. I'm going to Scald again. Just because he's going to probably teleport out here. Or we might Scald anticipating Corviknight. But I do want to get some recovery right here. He's going to teleport out. And now if we look at Lantern, squeezing, we do outspeed, so we can fire off a Volt Switch if need be. If we absolutely need to, but we haven't seen much. Oh, so he goes Crocodile. Okay. So we might try to knock off. I mean, knockoff is relatively free. We're gonna get some leftovers recovery back though, which is always nice. So we're gonna be able to take. We could probably take an overheat too if we need to, probably. I'm going Tokayami right here. He could knock off, and that's fine. Or we could double if he really wants the Lantern gone. I could see that as well. But I see knockoff really. He does. He does opt to knock off right here. It does do solid damage. And now we can just body press. We can just body press right here and be fine. And based off that damage, what is it? Hello, is that banded? I don't think we saw. He's adamant. Nah, he'd have to be 45 to 53. I feel like he's banded. It looks like it was banded. Kind of looks like it was banded. Oh, we're gonna taunt right here because we can roost next turn. We're gonna fire off a taunt right here because we can roost next turn. Even if he gets the burn, it's fine. Because we can just go out into whatchamacallit next turn, Lantern. Fire off a heal bell. No burn, thank goodness. Thank goodness. And now we can just roost. Boom. Get that toxic chip. More and more. And now we just have to roost right here to keep Corviknight healthy. That's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. He's gonna withdraw out into Rotom. That's fine. Because I do have to keep Corviknight healthy. I really do. So we're gonna get almost up back to full. Kind of wish I made Corviknight Rocky Helmet. Because I knew I was probably going to be bound to get knocked off anyways. And just showing how I didn't take damage until really that knockoff would have been okay. He's going to land the overheat. Ooh. So. Rotom. He's a nasty plot set. That's not great set. 252. My Lantern. Doing 20 to this man's spec. 30, 35, take -2. Couldn't kill. Ooh, wait a minute. Has a 75% chance to kill. I just want to Scald. He's gonna. Oh my god. So this has basically been the whole game. This has been the whole game. It's been the whole game, which is severely unfortunate. We're gonna get some leftovers recovery. I think next time I'm just gonna go out into Arcanine. Because Overheat's actually doing a decent chunk of my Arcanine set. That's unfortunate. What we can do is we can just opt to Volt Switch right here. Get some damage on it, but it's not gonna mean anything because we're Generator. And then what can we do? What can we do right here? What can we do? What can we do? Probably a Scald, right? Most likely a Scald, I feel. Or a Teleport, most likely. He's gone into you. He's gonna teleport. But that's fine. Because now, like, so Lantern does go down, unfortunately. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna go into Rotom Heat right here. And then what we can do is we get a kill, or we're able to we're able to get a kill with Haxorus then. We're gonna go into Lantern. And we could miss his overheat, which would be lit. But it doesn't change the outcome. Because we still die next turn. Most likely. If he misses an overheat, that would be cool. He does miss. Okay, lit. We litty. We out here. We get some HP back, but I'm pretty sure it still kills. I'm pretty sure it still kills. I'm pretty sure this is Specs Rotom as well. Like looking at it, we're at 60, 28%. It's a guaranteed Oko from this range. I'm just gonna fire off a Volt Switch in case he doesn't feel like it does kill. So he probably calculating it right now. He's gonna overheat. He's gonna miss again. This is good for us because now we get a free switch into Haxorus. We get some offensive momentum. We also have a sack in Lanturner as well, and not a sack, but we also have a way to deal with whatchamacallit, Slowking. So we're gonna go into Haxorus right here, and if he wants to switch, he can. But I'm pretty sure this thing is Specs, not Scarf, judging from the damage it was doing to Lantern. We do break the mold. We know this man's not. I didn't see Air Balloon. I wasn't paying attention. Either way, Dragon Claw kills right here. So we're gonna get some damage off on something. We're gonna get some damage off on something. If he wants to save this thing, he can, but I don't know if it's worth taking chip on something else. I don't know if it's worth. I wasn't paying attention. I don't think it's Air Balloon. He's gonna withdraw. He's gonna take chip on something else. What is it? Wheezing? Crocodile. Okay. That's nice. That's fine. I'm gonna get the Intimidate off, which is cool. And we can just Dragon Claw right here. It's going to do some nice damage. Woo! That was almost a 2-hit KO. Almost a 2-hit KO. We're going to Tokoyami right here. So Crook is now low as well, which is cool. So we're getting chip on a. So Rotom's very low. Crook is in range of a first impression. He's gonna outrage. Yeah. I figured he was gonna bring outrage for sure on Crocodile because it could catch me off guard if I wasn't careful. Right here I can just body press. Yeah, I just body press because there's no way I was gonna stay in, especially if this thing might be. I don't know if it's banned. I don't know if it's banned or Scarf. But we're just gonna kill this thing right here. We're gonna kill it right here. He's not Chopple Berry. This should kill easily. So Crook goes down, which is nice. Where you at? Crocodile. Crook goes down. He can go Rotom right here. If he goes Rotom, Lantern probably does go down as long as he connects. But then we go Haxorus and we can just freely Dragon Claw because it's very free against his team. But Rotom took hits. It's not Air Balloon. I'm silly. But either way, Dragon Claw is good because it's stab and it can Oko Dragapult if he wants to go into it. But yeah, now we're in a really good spot because Crocodile is gone. Takes a lot of pressure off of Corviknight for sure because that was the only thing really kind of and it takes some pressure off of Togekiss as well. So we're gonna see what he wants to do with Dragapult. And we're gonna go into Floofy. If it's sub DD, I'm okay. Feel like we're okay. Hopefully. We still don't know if this thing is. It could be Specs. It could be Scarf. It could be Life Orb. Oh no, it's not Life Orb. Shadow Ball. So if Shadow Ball does come out, so I think he is probably Timid Specs. Finish from that damage. Woohoo! I'm gonna Roost right here because he can't 2-hit KO us. I EV'd it so that way I think Shadow Ball is a 3-hit KO. We're just gonna Roost right here so he can be healthy. He feel like hold up. I should have paid attention to the numbers from where Togekiss was at. Slowking's gonna come out. Nice and poison though. We're gonna Roost right here. I see no reason not to Air Slash. Aside from maybe getting burned. So Defog was kind of a waste because he didn't bring rocks. We don't know if he brought T-Spikes though. He could have, I mean. But now we can just, I feel like Air Slash. We're just gonna Air Slash because we can Roost off damage. We do land, we can crit. I mean, not crit, we can flinch. That'd be nice. We're gonna teleport. Okay, that's cool. And this gives him the ability to go Wheezing or Rotom Heat. I prefer for him to go Rotom Heat because that way Lantern does die unfortunately, but it gives us a free momentum to go Haxorus, and Haxorus can just chip away at his team, which is very nice. We'll see what he wants to do here though. We'll see what he wants to do because I feel like Wheezing probably is his best. Yeah, he does go Wheezing. All right, so Wheezing comes out. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have Flamethrower. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it doesn't. We do need to keep Corviknight healthy for Snorlax though. So Snorlax is chilling in the back. We'll see what he wants to go for here. He has the Willow. Does connect. All right, so Corviknight is burned, but that's fine because we do still have Lantern. We do still have Lantern. So good thing we still have Lantern. And right here we can I think we can body press because I feel like he would go Rotom, anticipating my roost. So I'm gonna body press. He does withdraw. Goes Dragapult. Okay, dang. Got me. Got me. Alright, so now we need to oh dang. I was good on his part though. Good on his part. And we can just go out into Togekiss. He might double and go into Rotom Heat, which would probably be the best play that he could go for. Probably be the best play that he could go for. Yeah, this battle is, it's just been a bunch of switching. We'll see what he wants to do right here. He could very well double or just U-turn. U-turn's pretty free. He does U-turn. He does U-turn. And he might go Slowking, or he might go Wheezing right here. He might go Wheezing again. The Sludge Bomb does hurt. Sludge Bomb does hurt from a Wheezing though. Let me see. Physically defensive. Does 35 to 43. So it's like, it's decent damage. He goes Lax now. What do I want to do here? We can Intimidate right here. Yeah, we just go Arcanine. We can go Arcanine. Get Intimidate drop, and then we can Willow. He's a Belly Jump set. He's a Belly Jump set, and we can just do Chip. We do get an Intimidate off though, which is nice. He's a Curse set. Okay, that's cool. That's fine by me. We can fire off a Willow right here. He might be Lumberry, or it might be Ayapapa, something like that. But what I want to do, or it might be Weakness Policy, because I know he likes to run that as well. We're gonna Willow. We are faster than this thing. We're gonna see if he's Lum. He's at neutral. He's gonna withdraw. Who's he gonna go out into? Dragapult. So we're gonna be able to hopefully, possibly, potentially get a burn on this thing. That's cool. So if he's like mixed, I'm pretty sure he's Scarf or Specs though. But it's nice chip though. It's nice chip. I cannot complain. We're gonna switch out, and we are going to go Togekiss because that is our dedicated switch in. There's our dedicated switch in. And he can U-turn right here. That's fine. He's gonna drop a Draco. And I know this thing is choiced. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double out into Corviknight. No, I'm gonna double out into Lantern. I feel like doubling out into Lantern is pretty good. Yeah, I feel doubling out into Lantern because he's probably gonna switch out. Yeah, he does switch out. We're gonna go Slowking. So we get that right. So we can get off a free Heal Bell for a Corviknight now. Because I valued that more than roosting up right there. Because in the long term, it's better. Alright, so what we can do now is we can... I actually could have went Grimmsnarl because it's kind of free. But I'm just going to go ahead and Heal Bell right here. Just going to Heal Bell right here. I'm going to fire off a little Heal Bell, get that bell chiming. Corviknight's going to be healed of its burn, which is also very clutch. He's going to teleport. I don't. He could go into Snorlax maybe. Snorlax or Rotom potentially. Because I think Rotom might. I might be out of range now. I didn't see how much HP I had. I did not see how much HP I had, but we're gonna change this and get so we don't mess up the count. We're gonna go Snorlax. We're gonna get more leftovers recovery. So Lantern's getting healthier, which is fine. Unless he's Jolly, should be free to Volt Switch right here. Yeah, okay, so we're free to get some chip off on this thing. Get some nice chip. And we can go Arcanine again. He might EQ, anticipating it, but he'll be at -1 and we can just Morning Sun. We can get another Willow off. So we're going to intimidate this man. He's gonna curse again. Okay. I guess he was fearing a close combat maybe, but he knows we're defensive now. I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, he could max Quake. He could G-Max right here, get Arcanine out the way. And if he's Lumberry, that's good, because then like, oh, he's gonna withdraw again. He's gonna go Dragapult. Huh, it's weird. That's weird though. I don't know why you'd go Snorlax if you're just gonna switch out. I guess to get Dragapult some momentum. Maybe? Question mark? And now we can go out into Floofy again. Because it's free. But we're looking pretty solid. His timer is very low. So I don't know if, I know because like in WBE and stuff, that if this timer runs out, then that's just the game. He does have Thunderbolt. Ooh, that does damage. That does damage. And so right here, I'm just gonna swap on out into Lantern. I mean, he could predict that. He's gonna withdraw. He's gonna go Snorlax, but that's fine. We're getting chip on this thing. And like, we're faster. We can just Volt Switch around and we're getting more leftovers recovery on Lantern anyways. So I'm okay with that. He's actually allowing me to get more health. So I don't know the purpose behind going, because he's just going Lax. I'm a Volt Switch. There's no reason not to. There's literally no reason not to. He's gonna withdraw. He's gonna go Dragapult. Again. We get more chip on this thing. Which is fine by me. And then, so we can go Togekiss. Or I could go Grim right here, because he can't take us out. I'm pretty sure. And it forces out Dragapult. But it's too risky for him to stay in, and he could think I'm Sucker Punch, but I'm not. He very well could just U-turn right here. It is burnt. We're getting more and more chip damage on Dragapult. So timer ran out. We beat West. We're gonna see what's popping over here, because we've never been in this situation before. But we're gonna see what's popping. I think he just might lose. But without further ado, if there's no afterwards piece after this, it's just gonna be the battle. Without further ado, I'm your boy Jay. We do move on to the finals, if I believe. But I'm gonna get about your hair, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.